My screen is visible, right? Oh, okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So we will continue the Linux fundamentals, okay? So before that, I will spin up one machine, okay? So we can utilize the machine. Okay, just a spin up one machine. Okay, fine. Mm. So why we use sudo su command? This command. Any
You're
idea?
switching to super user.
Yes, right, right. Sudo su, right. So now we are the user. Okay, now the username is EC2. It's a normal user. Okay, that user uh, didn't have much privilege. It's a normal default user. So sometimes we need the administrative privilege or the I mean superpower. Okay, that means we can do whatever we like within the Linux system. So we can just using sudo su command to switch from EC2 user to the root user. Okay. Otherwise, we need to add the sudo commands before the commands that we perform. Okay. For example, I'm going to do some commands like yum install HTTPD. See, as a normal user, like easy to user, I I I I have some privilege, right? So there's some limitation I have. Okay, so I didn't perform some, I mean, yes, installation of some services or application within the Linux or this Linux server. Okay, so there are this command not as to be run with super user privileges under the root user or most systems. Okay, so we need to use sudo command in front of the installation commands. Okay, HTTPD. This will install the HTTPD service from internet. Okay. Otherwise, we can act like as a root user. So first we need to switch to root user sudo su. Now you can see the user changed from EC2 user to root. Now we have maximum privilege. Like we got superpower. Okay. So we can try the command once again. Sudo sorry yum install HTTPD. See, now it's done. It's searching the packages from the internet and the size as well. Now we can type yes to move forward to download the applications. Okay. Now I'm breaking. Type yes. Uh, so yeah, we can continue with the commands. Nano we tried, right? Nano command yesterday section. So today we can go with the Vim. Okay. Nano is one editor that available in Linux. Nano it's a editor tool. Okay. Is that okay? Nano is a editor tool to edit files. We already go through the Nano commands. Okay, like using Nano, we can create. I mean, we can add files or the inputs to the required files. So this is an common tool. Okay, if you need to go with some advanced tool, then one more editor there like VI. Okay, or Vim. VI tool. This is same editor tool. but it's more advanced than Nano. So as per our requirement, okay, like which tool that we need to go with editing files, then we can choose the corresponding tool. So now I am going to use the Vim. Okay, for example, I need to create a file. So how to create a file? Which command we can use file? Just to creating a file. We learned as previous section, I believe. Anyone? All of you. That is for creating
Sir,
directory, right?
touch
Right.
touch index dot like then file name.
Right. You can use touch to create a file, okay? Otherwise,
You,
this is
you can use VI and then file name, and it will open the file name. As long as you write
yes,
something, save it, it becomes a file.
right. So we can use,
But
utilize
and file.
both way, right? So we can use touch for creating file, or else we can use in front of, we can
VIM.
open a file using VIM, and we include some files there. After that, we can save the file. Okay, if we save, then we can see the file, or that file belongs to the same directory. So we can use vi, the file name. Same for the Nano. Okay. So the vi editor. See the vi editor opens a file. File name is index.html, and here we can see it's new. So this is the Vim editor. Okay. So then some keywords are there. Okay, like coming to Vim. If you go, when we go with the like Nano. Okay, when we go with Nano, we can easily write up the things or copy paste everything. But coming to Vim, we need to use some other keywords. Like now we are open Vim editor. So the next thing is we need to add something. Okay, like type something. So we need to
Sir,
type.
sir, Vim is different than VI.
No, both.
VI is for Vim, right?
Right.
One from 1976, and later on, VIM is the VI improved. So it became Vim.
So VIM is the advanced version, you mean?
No, they improved it a little bit, made it. So
Okay.
originally the editor was there when I think the screen and the the keyboard were not in the same place or something. So it's a very efficient editor if you learn how to use it, VI. And then they made VIM, which just improved it a little bit more than the original 1976 version. So
Okay.
so the old commands of VI editor still all work on Vim.
Vim.
Vim
So-
lets you do a few more things that makes it easier to use.
So we're gonna use the Vim, right?
Yeah, so Linux is usually distributed with Vim,
Okay.
which is like VI is part of it, but there's more functionality than it's like a new Microsoft Word document,
Right.
old Microsoft Word,
Got it. Yeah.
kind of like that.
Okay.
People use it interchangeably though sometimes, VI and Vim.
Okay. That is still in market. Like still we use it in a under.
Yeah, there are a lot of the original Unix things from the 1970s have lasted the test of time. They are so fundamentally good that they're still in use.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So now we are open a file using Vim. So we need to add something. Okay, that's a requirement or we need to copy paste some like codes or anything. So we need to type when open the file using vi, then we need to type I for insert. Okay, type I in the keyboard. So now I type I. So now you can see the Vim editor is ready for inserting files. That means this is on insert mode. Okay. Now we can type anything like okay. Now we need to exit from this file, right? So we can use the escape key first. So now I am type escape, then double dot, okay. See, you can see, right? Then W for the write, Q for the exit. Got it. And hit enter. Fine. Type ls, index file created, and we can check with the cat if everything is ready or not. See, the content is saved.
So what did you like? How did you do after escape?
I'll show once again. So now I opened the file using Vim. I need to add something, okay? So I need to type insert, that is I. So the Vim is going to edit, I mean, change the mode to insert. Now we can type anything like here, dated one. So I edited something, then we need to close the file. Sorry, we need to save the file. I mean, write the file and exit from this file, okay? I exit from this editor. So use escape key, okay? First escape key, then C, shift plus this double dot, okay? And write for writing the content, that is W. And quit from this editor, okay? That is Q. Got it. Then enter. Shall I? Or any doubt?
May I add something here?
Sure, sure.
So the VI editor is in different modes. When you open the file in VI editor, it doesn't take any characters in. But when you hit I for insert, it'll let you add characters in. When you hit escape, it leaves that insert mode. And then colon tells it to do whatever you colon and Q, it will quit without saving any changes. If you do colon WQ, then it will write the changes and quit. So it will save it when you do colon WQ. So if you may type something in by accident in a Vim file and you don't want to keep it, just hit escape colon Q, and then you're out. The file doesn't change. And the tricky part is like sometimes if you fail and leave a Vim file, then it creates a swap file as a backup. So that I think you have to delete the swap file. Then you can use the Vim file more easily. I mean, in Linux, there is no file extension. Anything is file is a collection of characters. It's a very simplified system. So you could make a .txt, you could make a .doc, you could make anything with VI. It'll just store it. But later on, other operating systems have software that recognize files by their extension and use them. That's just I added a little information there.
Yeah, thank you. That's useful.
Yeah. So I'm going to write an X, okay? So hit enter. Fine. So this way we use Vim command and creating files, adding codes. So see, everything is written in the index.html file. Got it. So as per the requirement, we can choose corresponding one. If we are new to Linux, then we can go with the nano. We can use the same command nano editor for the same file, okay? Index.html. See, it's easy. Just type, using the keyboard type and for 7 exit, Control X, Y, hit enter. See, that's also added. So both are editing tools. So one is advanced one and The first one is, I mean, it's a normal editor tool. Got it?
So nano is normal, you said.
Yes.
Okay.
One was invented in 1976, and nano maybe was invented in late 80s or mid 80s, or maybe 90s. I don't know. You Google it when it will come. The computer became more and more user friendly as the years went by.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, for a new person, we can go with the nano, right, Amar?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you can use any editor that you like. You practice and you internalize, and becomes easy for you. But remember, in Linux, file is just a collection of characters. It doesn't care what the extension is. So, of course, like Doc and like Microsoft Doc or Microsoft Excel have a lot of other things in the file that make it do all the fancy things. But this is before that. So this is a kind of a simplified version of just seeing the characters. So if you open the Excel file with VI out of curiosity, you will see all the characters that go work in the background for Microsoft software.
Okay.
There's another one called Emacs also that people use. But whichever editor you get practice and you get comfortable with, that's will be you be productive at what you use. If you become fast at using VI, use VI. If you become fast at using Emacs, use Emacs. If you become fast using Nano, use Nano.
Right. It depends upon with which you are familiar.
Yeah,
right.
because the file, what matters is you write the file correctly, right? As long as you write the file correctly, your software will work.
Right.
So what everybody is a little different, so they might pick different things.
So any doubt regarding the editors? Fine, right?
Sir, if I want to see my doc file or any Excel file, then I can put the name of any file which I have on my laptop. Say, for
Hmm.
example, my resume file like Word doc, which is in Word doc. So can I put that name and then it will open how it works like in the Linux, like the character wise?
Right.
Okay, okay.
Put your Microsoft Word document on the thumb drive and open it on some machine where you have Linux installed, and do just cat and that file name, and then cat will show all the characters in it. And if you did VI with that file name, then you can edit that file. But it'll be look like a bunch of gibberish to you. It will confuse you because there's a lot of characters inside Word that Microsoft Word uses to organize how it looks, font,
You can
layout.
use a text file .txt.
Yeah, .txt will make most sense. .txt you will
Yeah.
see right away.
Okay, okay.
So now we can go with the two commands. One is head and one is tail. Okay. I will give some example. I'm just creating a file, okay, a text file. The name is log.txt, and I will add some sub contents inside this file. So after that, using head command, okay. So head and tail is like a combination of two commands that we use in Linux. So now I'm pasting some contents here. Okay. These are the contents, okay, within the file. So I am using head command, okay. So head and tail is a both are different commands to listing the contents of a file, okay. So for example, if I am using head command, okay, head, so it will output, okay, the head command will show the output of the first part of files. Got it? So for example, it will show the first 10 lines of a file by default. If we need more, then we can add the like how many lines that we need to add with the head command. This will show the I mean this command, the head command will display the first 10 lines of our log file. Okay. So similar way, the tail command, okay, it will show or it will display the last 10 lines of our log file. So we can easily reviewing, okay, for example, coming to log file or any file, which we can just displaying the last 10 lines by default. Or else we need to add more, then we can add the arguments after the file. I mean, after the command. Got it. So we have two files here. So I need to display the first 10 lines of the log file. So head log dot txt. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By default, it will show
Sir, can you repeat that command again?
head.
Okay. Okay.
There is nothing. We have a file, so we need to display the first 10 lines by default. So we can use the head. So it will display the first 10 commands, okay, from the first line to 10th line. So we need to display the last line, then we can use the tail command. Tail log dot txt. So this will display the last 10 line, okay. Before that, I will clear my screen. So I am removing head in and paste the tail. Hit enter. Yes, this will shows the last not 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think the empty lines also count as lines because they're a new line character.
Oh,
Makes
right,
some.
right, right, right.
So even though it doesn't see like a line, It's a line. And the default is also 10 in tail. But you can give a flag to change the number.
I think this space taken, right? Right.
Yeah, there was that, and as they
MD,
packed up
MD,
the
MD,
other
yeah.
line above it, that counts as a line.
So we can use the flag dash n and type the lines. I mean, how many lines that we need. Okay. So if
Yeah.
I 10 or 15, it will display the last 10, 15 commands or 15 contents. Okay. For example, we need, the requirement is display the first two lines. So we can use head first two, type 2. Got it. So we can, this is, I think, one of the interview questions from Linux side actually. So they will ask, we have some files, or we need to list the last 10 lines of the file. So which command that we use? So we can say like, we can go with the Linux tail command with the file name. Then it will display the default 10 lines. Otherwise, we can use the flag. Then it will flag and we can mention the how many lines that we need. So a similar way we can answer the question. Okay.
So
Any
we
doubt?
don't call it, so we don't call it negative n. We call it like a flag. What did you say?
Yes, the dash makes it a
That-
flag. So it looks like a minus sign, but it's a dash n. So each command comes with a bunch of arguments that you can send to it. So let's say you send the tail command, some program runs that will pick out the tail end of a file. Now that program also gets the input that minus n or like a dash n will tell the program when it runs that it has to do something more. And then that dash n5 will be like make the number of lines 5. So instead of the default 10, it will put 5. So all of the like the terminal is like a shell through which the all of the operating system function is accessible, and you use each command is like a program that runs on the operating system and does something for you. So cat stands for concatenate, means concatenate all the file to this terminal.
Right. Okay. So
So
they're okay. Okay.
Linux is actually very simple once you learn it. Not like it is a very what do you call it? Like people that talk less. It's laconic. It doesn't tell you whether you did something right or wrong. It's also very unforgiving. Like it will
Actually,
like you could delete a lot of stuff or something. But
right.
it's very simple once you understand it. It's very simple operating system. So it runs very efficiently from everything from a little USB stick to a big supercomputer will run Linux, whereas Windows and these are more complex systems, so they're more user friendly, but they need more resources. They hang and all these things. So
Right. Actually, from understanding standpoint, it's okay for me. It's but I want to use the right term so that during the time, during the interviews, I should use the right
yeah,
terms. Otherwise,
just call it a
yeah,
flag. Just say it flag.
flag. Yeah.
Minus n.
Probably I'll watch some video for Linux. Yeah, for
Sure.
beginners. Right. Yeah.
Everything is either a file or a process in Unix. So
Right.
like a mouse, if you have devices, there are sets of files for devices. But everything, it's an abstraction. Like everything is either a file or a process, and there is no real thing. It's all implemented in code. So there's anything you see written in a file doesn't physically exist like it does on paper. It's just code that says that that file will have that data in it.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay. So now we can jump into the processes, okay? Because coming to any systems in background, there is a lot of processes running, right? For example, for turning any machines in background. So there are a lot of applications running. So same for the Linux systems. Okay, so we need to check the running processes, or we need to find what are the processes are running currently in background. So we can use some commands to list or getting the output. So here we need a, it's a report of snapshot of current process. Okay, so shows a list of running processes on our system. Like we can use ps commands. Okay, psaux. So it will display all the running processes in our system.
Are AU and X three different flags?
No, ps and ps is fine actually. So aux will display all the processes, not a I mean command.
Oh, it's a single flag,
Right,
AUX.
right.
I think when they use single letter, that's like a flag, and then when they use like few more than one letter, that's called like an argument.
Yeah, there are more than one flags. Like A, U, X are three different flags. We are using them together over there.
Yeah, so you're allowed to write all the letters together in front of the minus sign.
Right.
So it'd be like a
Yeah.
minus A or a minus U, and a minus X would also be valid PS commands. But if you wanted to apply all the flags, then you could put the AUX, or you could write
aux,
UX
right.
in any order you could write it, right?
Yes.
As
A
long as
means it shows the process from all the users.
Yeah.
U
And
for display the process, like how many processes, like the format, username, resource usage, like CPU and memory. So it will display, you display that things. AUX, like shows the process, okay, not attached the terminal, it's background process. So it will process that, not attached to terminal.
I think some commands take arguments also, where you don't write a minus sign, but you have to spell out the argument in front of that. Right?
Yes. PS, just PS, type PS, then it will see.
So you put PS help, then it will show you all the flags that it has.
Right.
PS
So
minus,
now
I
I
think you have the minus sign to get the argument. If you want to write the argument, it has to be a minus.
yes, or else we can type AUX. So it will list all the process from users, CPU, memory. See,
Yeah. You didn't have to do minus AUX.
PUX dash AUX, right?
You have to put a space between PS and that. Yeah.
Both
That
are
also works. Both work.
system deworking waiting. Okay. So these are the processes running behind. So here we can see the user, the PID, CPU, memory, everything we can see here, right?
Yes.
We learned the CH mod, right? All of you. Change modification command.
I think yes, you told us last time. Let me check my notes.
No, I will explain once again.
The space you taught us last time, and then removing files, then accessing content, editing, adding, and create.
Yeah, right. So CH mod. Change modification of a file or directory. Okay. So in this case, we use the command chmod. So here, so many files are there, right? Chmod we use chmod with some numeric words. Okay, I will explain. Seven.
Did you change the screen?
Yeah, oh, sorry. So coming to change modification, three things we need to perform. First one is read, then write. These are the permission. Okay, write we giving some files to read permission. Then we need to give some files to write permission or some executable permission. So we have a file. The file name is index.html. So we need to provide this permission to this specified file. So what will we do? We need to use this command chmod. Okay, chmod. Then after the chmod, we need to specify the which permission that we need to give to the file index.html. So how we will calculate these things like for reading, there is a numeric assigned to by default. Okay, that is 4. For write, 2. For execute, 1. Total we got 7. Okay, and no permission is 0. So if I give 400, this digit is three digit. Okay, on all time. So we can use 0 for if didn't give any permission. So my requirement is only I need to give the file name a read permission. So we can use chmod 400, then the file name, not not given the just 4. Okay, because we need to give the 3 digit. So because here the permissions is displayed like this. This is a format: read, write, and execute. So 3 digit we need to include. Okay, so these commands will provide the index.html file only read uh, permission. Okay, so I need to give a write permission to this file. Okay, so what we'll do, 4 2 0. Then this file have which both permission read and write. Got it?
Can I give one clarification?
Right.
So there are 3 types of users on Linux or original Unix. One is the owner of the file. One is the group that owner belongs to. And the third is all the users on the file. So the permission had 8 bits to store from numbers from 0 to 7 is 8 bits, can be stored in 8 bits. So if you don't want to give any permission, you call it 0. If you want people to read it, you give it 4. If you want people to be able to read and write, you give it 6. 4 plus 2, 6. If you want to give the full permission, read, write, and execute, that is 7. So these are like numbers are kind of adjusted so that they have a clear meaning. but they can be represented in binary very easily. So let's say you are a user on a Linux system, and you want everybody to be able to read the file but not execute it or not write to it you don't want to allow anybody to change it. So you can give a permission 444. So like you can do it, everybody in your group can do it, and everybody that can be on that Linux system can do it, right? Let's say you want to give yourself more privileges. You give it 7 to yourself and then 00 to the other people, or maybe just your group and you. So that's why there's these three slots, and each digit that number has a meaning of how much permission it gives you. And when you change mode, you will basically change what people can do with that file.
Okay.
So
Okay.
chamord
Yeah.
000 is the least permissive file, and then
777.
chamord 777 will be the most permissive file. So
The total here we can see for the read 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. So if we provide the 7, then the file have maximum privilege. I mean read, write, and execute. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So now next thing is same. I mean, I'll switch to sometimes we need to make some file executable. Okay, for example, if we have some script file. Okay, for example, I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Script.sh. Okay, this is my script file. Okay, if the extension is .sh, that means the file is a script file. That means
Sir,
it's
I have a one. Sorry, I have a one question. Why did you write 1111 initially?
no, it's a mistake, like typo.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, now I am going to create a script
means that
file. Okay.
everybody can execute that file, but nobody can read or write to it.
Coming to script, right?
Yeah, if you wrote some script and then you made permission 111, that means everybody can run the script, but nobody can see what's written, or nobody can change it.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm creating a.
It is sorry, it is visible, but we can't make any changes, and nobody can make changes, right?
No, you can't read it also. If the permission is 1, then no reading allowed.
Okay.
You need permission to read a file, you need permission to write to a file, and you need permission to execute a file. Those are 3 things that you can do with a file. Execute means run it as a program, right?
No, 111, I have a confusion.
So
No,
111, like you wouldn't be able to see a file. You wouldn't be able to read it.
Okay.
So here I created 3 files, right? See, so we need to check the permissions of each file. Okay, so we can use ls ls for listing, then -l. See here we can see each files have their own read, write, and read write. These are the permission for each files. Okay. Now the requirement is we have one script file here. This is .sh. .sh means it's contains some commands. Okay. Uh, so we need to use script file for automating some application deployment or some, we need to perform some commands. Okay. Or like not manual way using the script, it will we run the script. Okay. So before running this script file, we need to make that script file is executable or not. We need to ensure that. So in this case, the script file is not executable. See, so we can use same chmod commands, chmod, then plus, then into, then the file name, script.sh. So this commands makes script.sh executable. That means we can run the script file using uh, script commands. Okay. So I am hit enter. Again type ls. See, now it's executable. I'm checking the permissions. See, read, write, executable.
If
So-
you see the first column, it is -rw -r -r -. Those three letters are actually the permission. So in place of the numerically showing it as 6, it is showing you read 4 and write 2. And the first dash, I think, is just like to get it started. So it's, if it had full permission, it would be rwx, rwx, rwx. The first one is for the owner, second is for the group that the owner belongs to, and the third one is for the
others, right?
all everybody else on the system. Yes.
So
So
here
in
R is for read, W for write, and X is for execute. So in this case, only the script.sh files has the execute power.
Sir, what about the second R, you can say, like if I'm reading the first RW, like read write, then there is again R, and then after two, I don't know whether I should call it flags or negative signs, two flags, we have a R again.
Yes,
So
the
what
first
is
that
first
means it's 0 there. That's not allowed then. It's only like so the first group, the first 3 dashes are the first 3 spots are for the owner. The second 3 are for the group, and the last 3 are for the everybody
all.
else. So R and W, you have read and write permission, and then they drew a dash there, which means you don't have an execute. I didn't write X there, but I just draw a dash there to show that that slot is covered. So you don't. That's like a 0 for like no execute permission. You cannot add 1 to it. It's if the R, W, and X. If you write RWX, that's the same meaning as 7.
right?
Just write R, it's the same meaning as 4. So
Okay.
3 letters or 1 digit. So because it's a computer is binary and it's storing everything, the 8 bits are what is storing that RWX. But sometimes the human readable, it's easier to see the read, write, execute.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what is a script file? So why we use scripting?
Script file is a if you open the terminal and run a bunch of commands, you can do that. But that a script file is where you automate, like you write all the commands one after the other, so that everything that you need done is done. So like you could change into folders, you could copy something from somewhere. The difference between like a programming language and a scripting language is like Script is like a series of steps that you do, whereas program is something that compiles and runs on the computer. Script calls all different programs. Each command is a program. So a script can have a bunch of programs that it calls to do whatever it wants to set up the system in a way that you want. You could modify the configuration or change its operation. So they're kind of linked concepts, programming and scripting, but they are slightly different in the two. So scripts are typically something that runs to set up something.
Right. In simple way, we can say like we have 10 machines, okay, or we have 3 machines, not 10. So we
Sir,
need to
I think you need to change the screen.
no, I'm in the same command line. Yeah. So the requirement is we have 3 machines, so we need to install same things with each machine. For example, we need to install Apache web server to each machine. So it's a lengthy process if you go with the manually. Like we need to log into the machine, then we need to update the machine, like package manager updation. Then we need to install the HTTPD, daemon from the internet. After that, we need to check the status of the service, it's enabled or not, or it's started or not. After that, we need, if the service is not started, then we need to start the service using another command. So it's a 3, 4, 5 commands we need to perform. So it's a complex thing when coming to a lot of machines. So we can include all the commands. Okay, what are the commands that we need to perform for installing Apache? So we need to include all the commands in a file, and we can make that file as a script file, like the file, then the .sh. Then after we need to execute to make the file executable. So in this case, I created a file script.sh, and I include the same commands that we performed before when installing Apache. So let me show cat script.sh. So here you can see the command. So script file starting with the bin bash. Okay. So then I added the first command. Okay. This is just not like for what purpose we use the below commands. So this is updating the packages. So first when login submission, first we need to update the system packages using sudo yum or apt update command. And the flag is y, though, so that didn't ask any yes or y. It's go with the yes. Then the next we need to install Apache. So we need to provide the command like sudo yum install httpd y. This is a command we manually type when installing Apache. Then using systemctl command, here you can see we start this httpd. Then enable httpd. Then for enabling HTTP, for what purpose we going to enable means enable the HTTP service to the start on a boot. For example, if we stop the machine, again we started the machine. At that time, if we didn't enable, that time the Apache will go to a stop state or dead state. So if we enable the service, any service, okay, so that means that service is enabled for the system, even the system is booting or restarted. After that, service runs. So the next command for sudo system status, this is just for checking the status using the systemctl command. So after we will get a output like Apache is running fine, like that. So these are the commands that we include in the script file. So we can reuse the script file whenever we need, or sending the file to another person or systems to run the same script. Okay. Even the scenario is same. So how to run the script file, any script file, okay, using // then the file name script.sh. See, now what are the commands that we include in the like that script file? It will run. So it's executed successfully. See, we got the output message. Apache HTTP server installed and running. So this way we create script files. Got it. For this is a simple script file for installing Apache. So coming lab, we need to install, or we need to perform a lot of commands, like even coming to Jenkins or in some other lab, we need to include entire commands within the script file, and we run the script file.
Sir, can you please show the run command for script?
Can I add one clarification here?
Yeah, sure.
So in Linux, if you are in a file and you draw a dot, that means you are talking about this file that I'm inside. Then the / is a separator that says between one file directory to what is contained inside the directory. So when you do dot, say, look inside this directory. When you do /, it's inside this directory. And then you're just writing the script name, script.sh. This means basically when you say script.sh, just run this script, just execute this script is what it means. So if you were in some other location, you would type up that location /script.sh, and that would run the script. So it's actually like, it's simple once you understand it, but it's kind of elegant. Like every character is used. Like the dot is used. If it 2 dot means parent directory, right? So every file has information of itself and its parent directory in it, so that the whole tree can be maintained. So there's no like run command as such there. It just like look inside here and call this file called script.sh.
Yes. Got it.
And because script.sh has everything like a series of commands on the terminal, it will act as if the terminal, it would act as if the terminal ran all those commands, like somebody was typing them really fast like magic. If my clarification helps, use it. If it confuses you, forget it.
No.
No, it is helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, this would be fine, right, for today class? We can continue on Monday, right, all of you?
Sure.
Any doubt? Anyone?
No, sir. Sir, I want to show you something. I don't know what where I messed up. I was just trying to do parallelly, like simultaneously with you,
Mm-hmm.
the AWS and like connecting, but I ended up with the error, and I want to show it to
Can
you.
you
Just
share
give
the
me a minute.
screen?
Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen.
Sure.
So, can you see here? Like this error. I don't know. Uh, I was doing it fast. I missed one step, or like where I messed up. I don't know.
Show me the machine and previous tab. Go to previous tab. No. Now you are in the browser shell. The previous one. Previous tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a minute. This bar is in between. Okay. So here is the. Can you see this also? Can you see this instance in
About tools
screen?
are running, right? I mean, accessible, right?
Yeah. So I was trying to connect this Linux one. I just clicked here and tried to connect, and then I got that error. But I think at the time of creating this instance, launching this instance, I made something, some mistake, I guess. And now I'm trying to delete it. that thing is not coming, like in actions, it's not showing me the delete option. So how can I delete it?
No, not action. Instant state we can delete. Instant states.
Where?
Next one, before action.
States. This one. Okay.
No, above. Instant state. Above. That rectangle. Connect instant
All
state
states.
action.
Instant
Above.
states.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we can terminate the mission. Terminate.
Terminate and delete. Okay,
No,
I got it now.
before terminate, we can troubleshoot the issue.
Okay. So where I have to go then?
Doesn't SSH work from the terminal instead of so you
Yeah,
SSH and then give an IP address of where your other machine is.
So basically,
that,
I just selected and that's it.
So just to go to
Whatever
the
I have
security.
Okay. In the same, you want me to go to the security?
Yes.
Yes, come down.
Okay.
Scroll down. So above. Scroll up.
Okay.
Click on the security group.
Click on that one.
Launch wizard. Scroll down.
There is no
Drag. Left, right.
Left. Okay. Right or left?
Yeah, fine.
Edit inbound rules once again.
So what should I do, sir?
Click
now
on edit inbound rules once again.
Edit.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
one more thing, like leave the
Click on-
folder. Come to the source. Leave.
Source. Okay. This one, sir?
Yes, and drop down the custom.
Source and then custom.
Yes, and my
Okay.
IP.
So, sir, always I have to choose my IP?
As per the requirement.
No.
If you choose my IP, then only you can access this machine via
So
SSH.
that gonna be for private subnet, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Better
we
add another rule and try to do access or no.
Okay, let's try
which-
this. My IP and then
which rule, Mahesh?
Add rule.
shall I keep it like this or
Yeah,
Add
that's
rule.
fine.
Add rule. Click on it.
okay? Is it okay? My IP is okay?
Fine.
Yeah, that is okay.
Okay. Add rule.
Custom IP. Click on that. 000. First one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Save now.
Didn't mention any
Save.
port here.
Yeah. Mention the port 8080 something. 0 instead of 0. Put 80.
I think she has the 0.0.0/8. It should be /0, right? So everybody can access it.
First one.
First one, yeah.
You have to put the port.
Okay.
Instead of 0, I have to put 80. Not the left side.
The port
Okay,
range.
okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
80.
Save
And then
changes.
save. Okay.
Go to instance. Can we restart that instance?
Just refresh.
No.
No.
Go to instance state
Go to instance state.
Okay.
and reboot. Select the mission.
Select the Linux. Instance state.
Instance state. Okay.
Yes.
And reboot.
Reboot instance. Reboot.
What it is like?
Reboot. Don't worry.
The orange button.
Actually, it is hiding my screen.
Mhm.
Those bars are hiding my screen.
Drag.
Okay.
You can drag that.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay.
Yeah. Now select that one. Go to connect. Click on connect.
Connect. Yeah. It is selected and then connect. It should go connect to
Come down.
instances and then
Come down. Click on connect.
this is all okay. Yeah.
And that is fine.
Okay. And again. Again,
It's a
it's
different
giving
error.
So
Um,
yeah,
This
EC2
is
instance connect
this
is unable to
this
connect to
this
your
is
instance.
yeah, this error is due to the network issue. Just to go to the root
Oh.
table.
The root table.
Is the subnet is associated with the root. That root.
Go to that instance again.
Instance again. Okay.
Yeah, click on that Puja sign in, drop down. Right side,
Which
right
one?
corner. Right corner. Not there, right corner.
corner.
Puja. There is a drop down, right? Yes. No,
This
no.
one.
Go up. Puja.sing
Oh,
31183.
my profile. Okay.
Yeah. Click on the drop down. Here, security credentials.
Security credentials. Okay. What?
I think you already created MFA, correct?
Huh?
You already created an access key.
Yeah.
Go back. Go back to
That's
the.
why, you know, I wanted to delete the whole thing and start it right from the beginning.
That might work.
Yeah.
No. I can resolve that issue. Sorry. Go to the instance.
Okay. Go to the instances.
Yeah, go to the root table.
No. Okay. You said
Type VPC in search. VPC. Service. No. Above. Near the service.
There.
okay. VPC.
Yes.
Before that, can you go to the EC2 machine and we need to figure it out which VPC you use, which subnet. No. The next tab. Go to the next tab. Browser tab. Browser tab.
Browser tab.
The next above.
Better you give me access.
Oh my God, I'm confused now where you guys are guiding me.
Browser tab.
Yeah, fine. EC2 is fine. Just hit enter.
So I am security credential.
No. Click enter.
Okay, let's go from here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And-
better for me.
Yes.
Go to instance.
Okay, now you want me to go to EC2.
Right.
Yes.
Click down.
Instance running.
Instance running.
Yes. And select the machine.
Select the
Which
Linux.
one? Which one?
Linux.
Linux?
Last
Okay.
one.
Okay. Okay.
Scroll down. Go to VPC Puja and private subnet Puja. Fine. Now go to the VPC. Type VPC in search bar.
Okay.
Select VPC.
Mhm.
Go to subnet. Public Puja subnet. Select public Puja subnet.
Okay.
Click on subnet ID.
ID. Okay.
You need to drag the
Click on the root table. Below, come down.
Root table.
Yeah,
Okay.
next to the flux. Yeah, edit root table.
Okay, just a
Right
minute.
side.
Me
Root
drag
table
by
association.
this thing. Just give me a minute. Okay. Root table, and then you said edit.
Edit root table association.
Edit root table association.
Okay. Slowly scroll down. This is your root table, right? Click on the drop down. First drop down. First root table drop down.
First drop down. Okay.
yes, associated.
So this one is associated and this one is not.
Right.
So this is right, sir.
Hmm.
This is okay. Yeah.
And
Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay,
Yeah.
save.
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 Okay.
Scroll down. Click on network ACL.
Mm,
Scroll down.
mm.
Why it is deny showing? All traffic. Edit network ACL association.
Okay. Network.
Edit network
This
ACL.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All traffic.
Huh?
Okay, save.
Save. Okay.
Go to the next browser and enter once again.
Next browser.
Browser. Yeah, that command from browser.
the third tab.
Browser tab.
Browser tab. Browser tab. Top.
Yes.
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Enter.
Reload.
Just refresh. Reload.
Okay. Yeah.
Tawfiq, I can resolve the issue if you want. Everybody can, if they don't have time, they can log out. I'll chat with the Pooja and I will resolve the issue.
No, I'm curious. I'll wait and watch.
Yeah. Amol, you can stay if you want. Tawfiq,
Yeah.
if you have work, you can log out. I will work Pooja. I will work with Pooja.
Great.
Yeah. Pooja, just copy and give me that error in the group chat.
Give me 1 second. I will just check. Can you give me the permission?
Yeah, always Google the errors and then you can find
Pooja, can you?
Yeah, I'm approving it, sir. Okay, here you go.
This is a common error when deploying.
Common error, actually, this is.
Just to go to subnet. And go to the root table. Private and public both associate with the root table actually, and the root table is visible to public. So
Yes. Yeah, click on the below one. Wait.
we can just add one more, like from 0 the gateway.
Okay, sorry.
You need to select the IGW there.
One more thing, there is lot of internet gateway. I think only one attached to. EPC
maybe Mahesh doesn't want to take the approach of deleting the machine because if you have a lot of important stuff on the machine, it will be hard, right?
Yeah, that's
You
okay,
want
bro. We'll fix this issue.
I mean, if it's just some trial lab you're doing, you could delete a machine and make it again. But
No, that's fine. That's fine, actually. No, we'll take this. It's easy. We can.
So you are taking it as a real-time scenario.
Right.
Like that.
Right. Yeah.
Troubleshooting is one other way to learning.
Yeah, I'm interested to troubleshoot always.
Yeah.
Sometime I will eat Tawfiq Edda also at night time.
giving the same error, right?
Right.
So, sir, if this happens, can we like online check, like search, just what is that error for, and see the steps? Because common bugs we can solve with the online help.
Yeah, always copy paste the error into Google and see what people tell you to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing this meeting from my phone, so I've not really like Googled the error. And
Did you attach the key pair, Pooja?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. It's a PEM file, right?
No, I guess it downloaded, but I didn't use it anywhere.
maybe delete that PEM file and put in a new, copy the PEM file again in
No
case
problem.
some one letter was off or some copy paste was off.
Do you want to see the PEM file, sir?
No. PEM file, as of now, PEM is not issued because this is browser shell. We didn't use PEM for this case, I think.
Okay.
For remote logging, Pooja, you just rename the default internet gateway, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Better we'll take one thing, default internet gateway and try, Tawfiq.
Okay. So what we did, like we have detached the previous one and we are creating the new gateway, right?
I'm just trying.
Okay.
Seems all the services are like default one, right? In your case.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one more question for the rest of the two machines, that accessible, right?
Yeah. Accessible means like, yeah.
Only this makes issues.
Yeah. No. Linux, yeah. The other two are okay with the name Pooja. This Linux, I was trying to work along with you today, like today's class only. So, but suddenly I got this error in between.
Got it.
And I have to focus on what you were saying. So I just stopped working and thought to ask you later, at the end of the class.
Got it. 18 gateway. Then Mahesh, can you troubleshoot the issue? I have a quick call on 7:45.
Yes. I'll work with Pooja.
Did you text the did you put in the group chat the error?
I don't have a control.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can work on that. Okay. So, okay, error you said, right?
Yeah, copy paste it into the chat so we can Google it.
Sure.